This is the craziest race on wheels. Welcome to Red Bull Soapbox. Today our teams have rolled into Denver with their homemade creations for one goal: survive the course and cross the finish line. No engines, just gravity, courage, and complete chaos. But standing between these teams in glory, massive jumps, sharp turns, unpredictable obstacles, and a course that may end some runs before they even get started. So the question is, who can actually make it across the finish line the fastest without crashing? This is Red Bull Soapbox, so strap in because things are about to get ridiculous. Now before our first team drops in, let's take a little closer look at the course. Today starts off big with the largest start ramp in Red Bull Soapbox race history at 30 feet tall. One push, one drop, and they are off. That's where you're looking to pick up some speed for the fastest run. Then we're straight on into the berm, a feature we haven't seen in almost a decade. Massive corner, precision and control, well, that's necessary. Now, if riders can survive that, then it's into the mine shaft, a 22-foot drop. Full send territory. Finally, we're onto the mile-high uprights. It might not look like much, but that's going to help you get across the finish line. Can these teams handle the final jump and race to glory? Hi, everyone. Hannah Rad here alongside Josiah Johnson. We are going to get right on into it. Josiah, you feeling good?
Feeling great. Mile High City, a mile-high drop as it appears to be. Looking forward to see these racers trying to finish the track.
A beautiful day here in Denver, Colorado. Mile-high expectations for all of our competitors. Let's kick it over to DC at the top of the ramp for our first team.
How fast will you go, and how long will it take you to get to the finish?
As fast as we're flying.
I don't know how confident I felt about that. That was a very nondescript answer, Josiah, for the party animals.
Shout out to the party animals. As a reminder, the judges are going off creativity, not just speed. So salute to these party animals. We've got a chicken and a cow traversing that berm, staying low, staying tight.
Here they come across the mine shaft, and
oh, the roof just blew off.
And that is creativity indeed, because now it's a convertible. Listen, you said it's creativity, it is speed, and the speed right here from the party animals. What a run for our first competitors, clocking it at a time of 24.06 seconds.
The cart fell apart, but they maintained speed, distance, got through the line. We're starting this race off on the right note, Hannah.
I like that. Even on the replay here, even though it might be a little slow-mo, I'm talking like this is still a pretty quick run, setting the tone, like you said, for an amazing day here in Denver. Let's go on over to our next team right now, Team Bottom Gun, right here out of Denver.
Set up, go.
So Team Up is made up of brothers and their dad. We've got some Marines in here saluting the film Top Gun with the Bottom Gun name, staying low through that berm. Let's hope they finish up like Maverick and not like Goose.
And catching a little bit of air off of that mine shaft. I think we're going to see some teams getting some air under those wheels and bringing them a little bit more speed as they're coming in here across the finish line. And it's close. Not quite the fastest team, but I got to say, one of the sweetest looking carts we've seen.
Very snazzy, moving down, very aerodynamic, flying through that course, making good time. So, like we said, judges, not just time, it's also creativity. You got to give them some love for the creative side of this non-motorized automobile.
Shouts out to the great city of Denver for hosting us here today for Red Bull Soapbox Race. And speaking of soapboxes and races, we've got another car at the top of the ramp. University of Denver's auto racing team.
I'm looking at a Benz going backward right now, Hannah. I'm a little concerned for the driver. Oh, wait, he's facing the right way.
So our backseat driver is also riding backwards. They call that riding dirty in some places, I do believe.
Gotta appreciate the Benz, loving the whip. Made it through the goalposts.
Okay.
Ooh.
And we have a new fastest time. This entire team of mechanical engineers whom also live together, they work together, they drive together. And they successfully crossed the finish line together with a time of 22.89 seconds.
What I'm most impressed by, the Benz stayed together for most of the race, as you know.
I like how he's hyping the crowd up too, and like midway through, he's like, you know what, we got this. Look at the whip, look at the ride, look at the wheels. Oh, we've got this.
And skirted through the finish line. Shout out to them.
Good energy, and you can see as we head back to the top of the ramp, a hometown team, the Palateros.
They've been friends over 15 years. Let's see if that friendship will get them through the finish line.
Lots of speed coming down that huge 30-foot ramp into the berm, and will they make it out? And right into the hay bale, and let's get a quick check on our rider.
I hope he's okay.
Back up.
He appears to be good.
He's giving the signal. When they tap the helmet up top there, you know that everybody is okay. Thankful to the team who's keeping everyone safe and secure out there. And listen, it hasn't slowed and stopped him down quite yet, even though the berm did prevail over his ride. He said, you know what? Should we keep trying to ride this?
He's going to keep going. You got to respect it. You got to appreciate his stick-to-itiveness, willingness to try to finish the race, even though the kart is destroyed. But making some good speed. Not quite a good time, but got to appreciate the creativity.
And a small crash again right before the finish line. But hey, with a little bit of hometown love and support behind him, it looks like it's all good energy, all good vibes here for Team Palateros. All right, he's going to run across. We'll run across the finish line.
I'm still counting it. A for effort.
Maybe a fan favorite, maybe not quite in the running, even though the creativity was there, not quite the speed that we're looking for here for Team Palateros. You can see that berm right there. Just kind of slid on those two left-hand side wheels right into the hay bales. And you can see that that might cause some issues for future riders and competitors as the day goes along if they don't take it too tight in that turn.
You want to stay tight on that berm, Hannah, or you could end up like that.
Listen, they're probably making it further than I could, so I don't know that I have any room to judge. But let's take it back to the top of the ramp right now. 30 feet of glory laying behind how fast this team might go. Downhill Syndicate. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, they're flying. The feathers are going.
So this team follows the philosophy of the esteemed athlete Ricky Bobby. They just want to go fast, and if you're not first, you're last. Ooh, the wheel just flew off, Hannah.
We've got a wheel, we've got feathers flying, and we've got a slow going down the mine shaft now that we are down to only 3 wheels. And it's looking like it might be putting a stop to their run, and they've completely stalled out.
Look at them. They're trying to shake and bake their way to glory.
I don't know if the glory is here, but we'll shake and bake that chicken for a nice feast after the competition is over. On the replay, you can see they started off okay before losing that wheel as they came out of the berm. You can see it fly off right there.
Wow. Lost the wheel, kept it going. Wheel right into the hay, almost hits one of the drivers on the way back as they make it down the ramp.
Let me take you to the top of the ramp with AJ and our next crew.
How fast will you go?
I don't know. Fast, fast, fast.
I don't know. Fast, fast, fast. That's just going to be my answer for how fast we're going to do everything from moving forward. Team hauling gears, chasing glory with built to haul.
So Steve, their pit crew engineer, getting married next month, claims to have the hottest fiance alive, which is what you will say when you want to keep that marriage going a long, long time. Ooh, flew down that ramp.
Big air over there. Hottest fiance, but will you have the hottest time? He is speeding across the mile-high uprights. 22.89 the time to beat, and he does it.
Wow.
With a team, a score of 20.73 seconds.
Got some good air on that ramp. Use that momentum to push through the end of the course. Got to salute the current time to beat.
We love it. That duffel bag was flying down the course. Shouts out to them celebrating 20 years of North Face with a time of 20.73 seconds. Let's get into Team Flannel and Sawdust. It's looking like a heavy cart as this big old log hopes to go down the course in record time.
Logging with some lumberjacks. Nutmeg the Squirrel's been holding a personal grudge against the team since the Great Acorn Incident of 2021. I have no idea what that means, but hopefully they can get over it, get through, and finish this race.
The great incident here being they are moving quite slowly down the mine shaft. But will they be making it all the way across the finish line? Team Flannel and Sawdust out of Denver, Colorado. Looks like they might be hitting a stall right here. And that's going to be the end of their run as they disembark their craft. Let's check in with our next crew.
How fast will you go?
Faster than anything on 3 wheels.
She's not burying the lead there. Team Psychopaths have 3 wheels, not 4, as she's down the 30 feet of madness.
So Carla, AKA Chuck Norris, the team driver, avid equestrian show jumper. Let's see if that helps her. And she is jumping. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, we have a Chuck Norris down. As we peel away and double check to make sure that our rider Carla is okay, she signals that she is. The crowd is behind her.
Well, I'm going to give her an A for creativity. Found a creative way to fly over that haystack and still maintain her composure, maintain her health. Wow.
She had a lot of good speed going down, but unfortunately just a little too quick and too high coming around that berm. Glad to see that she's okay. She did say she would be the fastest on 3 wheels, not necessarily the most completely across the line on 3 wheels today. Let's move it over to our next team, Luke Ike and the Downtown Express. We got a little bit of that subway energy. It's indeed Luke's favorite way of getting around town.
Got a pair of Knicks fans right here. Let's see if they can break their championship drought as well, like the Knicks did in this 2026 NBA Finals. A little high off that berm. That concerns me a little bit, Hannah.
Oh, but it looks like they navigated it well and with a lot of air. Coming across that mine shaft jump, if we come through the mile high uprights, we're quick. We're not quite quick to overtake that first spot in the fastest team, but creativity is definitely there. You can see the look of excitement on their face.
The orange and blue soaring, they look like Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby.
Oof.
Let's see if they can get the championship as well.
Listen, we've got that points for creativity, points for a very quick time as well, too. Congratulations are already in order for the Knicks, but will it be also for the team of Downtown Express? Let's bring it back a little closer to home here in Denver, the hometown team of Four Noses Brewing Company, with a little bit of a chance as they get that big push off the ramp.
So, Hannah, I thought that was a rocket, but upon further investigation, actually, no, it looks like a craft beer barrel. Let's see if it barrels its way through the finish line.
It's stumbling and bumbling along through the berm, a little wiggly and wobbly as we're coming down the mine shaft course right here. But it looks like we might have another successful run. We've got some really fast times today, Josiah.
So Andrew likes long walks on the beach, and the smooth sounds of Kenny G was very smooth until he got to that finish line, unable to cross over, has stalled out.
I believe there's something to be said when you can hear the saxophones start to play. That's the death of something happening, and that might be the kill of this run right here, as he does not cross the finish line. Maybe needed that Kenny G help.
Loves Kenny G. I give that run at Kenny F because he could not finish.
Let's move into another team here, Black Market Motorsports. Undeniably have spent more time on their craft than perhaps their speed or their brakes, because they are full sending it.
Their soapbox was built in Denver and tested in parking lots at all sorts of unquestionable hours. We'll see if all that training comes through and they can get through the finish line.
You know what? It's a solid run thus far. I'm not going to say too much about the speed. They said they have no brakes, but they are going all gas here. Not too bad, and we're over the jump and just across the finish line. Let's check in with them.
How fast will you go?
I'm thinking 19.
She's thinking 19. How you feeling about that, Josiah, for Team Rolling Boil?
A bold proclamation from the crustacean. 19, nobody has gone under 19 for this race. Let's see if they get to Boiling.
The Lobster Mobile is in motion. Keely and Abby, college roommates, and they do indeed have a pet lobster they share called Gilbert. What up, Gilbert?
Say they've been confused for Ricky Bobby and Cal Naughton Jr. Let's see if they can shake and bake their way to the finish line.
They've leapt, they've boiled, they've lobstered in. They didn't quite hit that 19, but I will say the creativity, yes. The competitive flair, yes. And the time of 22.36 seconds, they gotta be up there in the running.
I salute them. I'm saluting the lobster. The lobster falling apart. They were still able to make it through. Took a huge jump heading down that ramp. Kept their composure.
And you can see in the construction of that craft too, the first 2 wheels out wider, the back 2 a little bit more narrow on the back end. Let's see how it fares with something a little different as Team Frontier Fury goes. All 4 wheels, let's get them and let's go.
Let's see if they have a snake in their boots as they try to get down this ramp into the hay. Oh my goodness.
We've got a big crash off that right side coming down the first ramp, but they are back up and we're just gonna go right into the replay. That is not gonna be a successful run for Team Frontier Fury.
Glad that they're okay. A for effort.
They had a lot of good speed coming down that ramp, but perhaps just maybe a little too back heavy with that, or maybe the steering, we're looking like that one wasn't quite as successful as we potentially want it to be, but We're going all the way up, mile high, with an elevation of 5,280 feet sky high, the baked and brakeless. And with a complete 360.
We're not built for speed, but we're built for snacks. Hopefully the cookies are okay.
All right, our team driver, Wendy, started a cookie company, and now she is here baked and brakeless and going nowhere anytime soon, as this team in their Dough-mobile has completely stalled out.
Wow. Spun out from the start, barely made it down that historic drop, 30 feet, I believe, Hannah. Very elevated, did not finish.
Listen, we've got a lot of good energy in the crowd here as we move on into our next team, Team Pink Panther. And they are here also, based in Denver, Colorado. A little stumble off the start line, but away we go down that legendary, like you mentioned, Josiah, 30 feet, the largest ramp in Red Bull Soapbox race history.
So the car has a custom horn that plays the Pink Panther theme and is well known around Denver. Let's see if it's well known through this finish line. So far, so good.
I don't know about you, but I'm loving the air we're getting off the mine shaft. It's picking up extra speed, it's picking up extra energy, and it's picking them up across the finish line. Team Pink Panther with a team of 23.79.
Should get some big time points for the creativity. A solid, fast finish. Cart stayed together. Salute to them.
I like that. I think the crowd liked that one too. Let's give it up for the Backdraft boys. Coming up next, firefighters who love playing pranks on each other.
So it says here, Jim only has 3 toes on his right foot, but that doesn't stop him from loving long walks on the beach with those 3 feet are in the sand.
I like the energy. I love the tidbits of information too, and we've got them successfully coming down the mine shaft. The Backdraft boys in the reserve rig, coming across the mile high uprights, up and over and across the finish line with a score of 25.29 seconds.
You go, we go through that finish line.
Oh, we flying now. We're ready already with the Holy Grail and their dragon tail. They typically enjoy riding dirt bikes together, but this is something a little different.
So Brian's best skill, buying old and broken ATVs and dirt bikes, putting $14 into them and making them fully function again. That $14 going a long way. We'll see if they can go a long way down this track to the finish line.
These wheels are looking not that stable, Josiah. These might be some of the thinnest wheels we've seen thus far, but it doesn't seem to be giving him any issue thus far. Will he make it and keep it over the jump? And it's a good powered across. Come on.
And
keep
powered their way through.
Keep puffing.
Huffing and puffing.
Congrats to him. We're back up to the
Eric,
top for the next.
How fast will you all go?
What do you think, Denver? 18 seconds? Does that sound good?
They want the new record, claiming 18 seconds.
I like the confidence a lot of these. We've got Colorado Springs in the building right here now. 18 seconds sounds good. I like this craft here. And just in case, you know, we got a little extra cushioning in this Rocky Mountain Ripper.
So one of the riders has a collection of over 800 rocks, and make that 801 because he just got rocked right there. Hopefully they're okay.
Oh, man. Big tumble right there, but immediately up on their feet. 2 thumbs up. Everybody is okay after a big crash. Not quite the 18 seconds that they were looking for, about 18 seconds until they crashed. But hey, salute to all the teams putting it together and putting it down here in Denver. Now this is something we can all get behind. A little salt, a little margarita, and maybe even a little burrito to match.
One of my favorite combos, like peanut butter and jelly. Let's see if this lime stays intact on top of the cup. You got to give them a tremendous nod for the creativity, staying low through that berm, Hannah. Let's see how it goes down the mine shaft.
The Rollin' Rita and the Salt Rim Speed Team making good time. They might need 1 and or 3 of these, as I'm told their legendary Illegal Pete's restaurant that they work at actually has 3 shots per drink, and they have earned every one of those with a successful run across the finish line.
Sounds very illegal to me.
Big love to Denver in the Mile High City. Let's take it all the way up, not quite a mile, but 30 feet up to the top of the ramp, and Team Boom Supersonic.
So they've all flown inverted while Supersonic and Screaming. We'll see how that helps him down this soapbox race. So far, so good. Low on that berm, building up some speed. Let's see what's going on. Ooh,
flying. Big air off of that mine shaft, coming around a great tight turn.
It's going to be close.
Ooh. And he's coming across the finish line. Just lost a little bit of speed on that last jump right there. But look on the replay here. Right after this leap, he catches some air. But congratulations, 21.96. And I would love to check in with our next crew of riders.
How fast will you go?
You know, as long as it takes us to get to Valhalla.
all the way to Valhalla with axes and axles. Most of these ones, University of Idaho graduates.
Let's see how long it takes him to get to Valhalla. So far, looking like it's going to take a long, long time. Appearing to stall out, still have a little bit of motion.
I think they took a wrong turn on the way. I'm not even certain that they can make it all the way through this berm right now. That is a slow-moving Viking ship.
Normally slow and steady wins the race. Need a little bit of help from the staff to keep this thing back going. Let's see if they can get some more motion and move down this track.
And it's looking like a no-go because we are right on into our surfer boys. The Long Monsters, a family of brothers plus one.
So most of their emergency contacts are here watching the race. Hopefully they're not needed and they can get down this course without any incident.
Planning and preparation just in case. But it's looking like they're pretty safe and secure in this well-built craft thus far. The cart is speeding, the cart is flying, it's coming across the mile-high uprights, and it is across the finish line. Another successful run from the Long Monsters and their surfer boy craft. Not the fastest, but fast and creative. Team Blue Steel and their Zoolanders Bronco is up next with a big old push down our big old ramp.
So both of their previous competing soapbox cars are displayed at the Forney Museum of Transportation. We'll see if we can get this car in it as well. Looking like the Bronco blazing a trail down the track. Ooh, ooh.
One of our biggest catches of air off of that mine shaft, and it maybe cost them a little bit of time as they recorrected their vehicle, but they're across the finish line. Congratulations to Team Blue Steel. Plenty of experience. They also competed in Red Bull Soapbox Race Los Angeles in '09.
They swerved and hit that corner.
Oh, we're back to another competitor coming up after this big old replay on there. Let's go back up top to the Buttery Bros.
How fast will you all go?
We're going sub 20. I hope you guys ready to hear the sound barrier get broken, because that's what we're here to do.
All right, I'm ready for it. Give me the sound barrier and then break it, Buttery Bros.
And apparently these Buttery Bros travel the world, work out with people, and eat pancakes. Sounds like the perfect trio, minus the working out and traveling the world.
They said they're going to be quick, and that craft says it. You better believe it. Big air off the mine shaft, coming around that final turn, across the upright jump, and it's close. Oh, they lost the spoiler.
Lost the spoiler, but did not spoil the race. Got through and finished. Gotta love the creativity. Gotta love the air they took right there and the enthusiasm.
Throwing up the horns as they're coming across the mine shaft to rock on Team Buttery Bros out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Quick time, very creative craft. I'm gonna give it to them. They might be in the running for some podium standings by time we're done here. But let's keep it up. This craft and cart is called Busted on the Mountain, Team Milk Money.
So the name Milk Money came from Williams' first vehicle wrap company. The company was supposed to be Milk Money, as in easy money. Let's see if they can easy money through this track and get to the finish line.
He's speeding, he's flying. It's looking like we're making good time, pacing out right here. It's looking like as we're coming over across this last jump, everyone clocking in right around that same time. 21.98, not quite our quickest, but definitely in that top 3 to 5 slot of people finishing around 20 to 22 seconds.
Good to see all these drivers rolling through.
The Water Boys are up next. Cart named the bottle out of Denver, Colorado. Jace was actually the mascot at the University of Cincinnati.
So one of the team members born with his right foot being backwards. Let's see if they can get it back on the right track. Zoom down. This track, they're making some great speed right now, Hannah. Let's see if they stay low on that berm, get some momentum heading through the mine shaft.
Did you say his right foot was born backwards?
Yeah, I did say
where are you getting all these feet information out today, Josiah?
Not me, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's see if those extra feet and backwards energy can power them through. Again, we're not quite quick. You can see on the screen the time to beat, 20.73 seconds. And while it's not the quickest, it is efficient, and they do cross, putting them in contention as the judges are looking at creativity and speed. Let's take a look at a team that we can see you later with, or you can see them right now, Team CU Hockey. They are all CU men's D2 ice hockey teammates.
Let's see if the Zamboni is real or a phony. Can they get down this track? Struggling a little bit right now. Need to pick up some speed if they want to finish the race.
It looks like one of the more top-heavy crafts that we've seen, which might work against them in terms of getting some speed, getting them up over this mine shaft. Might need a little human power to get them across as well. And let's see if these buffs got enough as they slowly barely make it down the mine shaft. And they went back, popped a wheelie on the 2 back wheels, and a big crash.
He's a hockey player. That's nothing he's not experienced before. Way to get up. Let the crowd know he's doing okay.
Right into the boards and right into our next chat.
How fast will they go?
Let's just say fast enough to crash.
Fast enough to crash. I mean, the cart name is Crash Cart Carl with Mannequin Mayhem. Oh my God, they're riding a mannequin, Josiah.
Riding a mannequin between the driver and the co-pilot. They've broken 14 bones, had more than 50 stitches and 3 surgeries, all from sports and outdoor activities. Let's see if we can keep that number where it is as they get down this course.
Now, technically, you're only allowed 2 people in the cart, but not necessarily, they didn't say anything about the cart being an actual person.
Salute to the mannequin holding the Red Bull.
And they make it. Listen, a little bit of extra manpower right there getting them across. We vrooming, we grooming, we are saving the cake. This event, part of Mike's bachelor party. Let's go, Mike.
So they know absolutely nothing about building a soapbox car, but they've got some used golf parts and they winged it. Sometimes you got to wing it in life, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like almost any bachelor party I've heard of. Just wing it, sling it, and fling it down the course right now. Making great time. Congratulations in order for Mike in the upcoming nuptials and for the finish across the line with a time of 24.5 seconds.
Shout out to Mike for the enthusiasm making it through.
All right, Dia Underground with the cart Blue Sea Bear. Team captain knows a little bit about performance, as they used to roam Seattle bars dressed as Captain Morgan.
So this craft inspired by a dream about conspiracy theories related to the Denver airport. If you've seen the Denver airport, ladies and gentlemen, you know that those conspiracies may be true.
And that is DIA. That is that notorious, historical blue horse at the DIA airport. Really quick time there.
Through the finish, wow. Might be a conspiracy with that time. Look how they're moving down the track.
21.4 seconds, gonna be in the running right there. Creativity, historical, nightmarish, conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy, I'll go with that.
Conspiracy.
They can be conspiracy every once in a while.
Listen, from a horse to a bull. We've got bulls in a china shop right now with the cart name Whack-a-Bull. Half the team is family, the other half, well, they spend so much time with them, they might as well.
Once converted an old school bus into a surfmobile and road tripped it from California to Oregon. Let's see if they can take a road trip down this track and get to the finish line.
Expert navigation through that berm. You're seeing the more that people take that berm turn really tightly and low, don't go too high on it. They're making great moves across it, over the mile-high uprights, and they're slowly but successfully making it across that finish line with a time of 24.82 seconds.
Gotta salute the creativity, gotta salute finishing the course and keeping their ride intact.
And maybe just a little extra love from the judges for that Red Bull can atop that cart.
Never hurts.
All right, let's go into their next team right here. No propane, no gain. We've got a grill coming down our historic 30-foot ramp.
Hopefully those burgers don't fly off. We got the condiments, a lot of good thing going, and hopefully that propane tank isn't real.
All right, great navigation coming across the berm, over the mine shaft. Nice time thus far. Not sure how well he's seeing outside of that, but it looks like all grill.
There goes the ketchup.
And some glory.
Got through, though. Beautiful.
Love that one right there. No propane, no gain, and they got it right here. From one to another, now we've got a cold-blooded cart. Team Captain Joseph assembled his team. He's got mechanics. He's got guys who bring energy, and he's got one nice-looking cart.
Cold-blooded. Let's see if they can get through.
All right, he's pulling the crowd for some energy to help this coal-powered cart make its way across the finish line.
He's gonna do it. He's
got it.
Woo!
He's trying to manpower it across. Give it that extra little oomph. Team Cold-Blooded, we love to see this. Amazing work right there from Team Cold-Blooded. Quick reminder, the berm, that big turn we're seeing, the first time it's been back in a soapbox race in 10 years. Let's see how our next team does.
How fast will you go? To the moon.
I don't know if she's in the same race we all are, but there's no moonshots in here, although we are a mile high in Denver. Team Dosis and Osmosis.
Shout out to Dosis and Osmosis. Said they're going to the moon. Hopefully they can get to the finish line at least. A little high off that berm. We'll see how they roll down the mine shaft. And, oh no.
Hitting that hay bale. Now, listen, a little bit later this summer, Fiona is actually sending a rocket to space. So maybe she'll fare a little bit better there. Listen, A for effort, A for energy, A for the execution of when we see that rocket go to space. The replay shows they hit that hay bale there before they made it over the mine shaft. But speaking of hay bales, we have our hay bale heroes. Cart name, Lick 'em for luck. Let's see if they've got that luck.
Let's see, so far, so good as they zoom down this track. Let's see how they attempt to hit that berm following the directions. Okay, building up some speed.
Narrowly missing them hay bales, even though this is the hay bale heroes. We're hoping that they avoid all of them as they're looking to head all the way across the finish line with a pretty swift time thus far, 23.26 seconds. It's creative. It wasn't quite as quick, but we're gonna see if our next team can do a little bit better. Team Snice with the abominable snow dozer.
Team Snice made up of a team of snow and ice sculptors from Colorado. Let's see if they can.
It's icy, it's snicey. Is it extra spicy? Not quite. With no air coming underneath that mine shaft jump. But it's abominable in the best way possible as they look like they're gonna have a successful. They're over.
Got through though, got through. Made it through. Salute to them.
Definitely made it through, but not with the fastest team. Let's see if the Bleacher Report racing team with Fast and Dangerous will make it across. Oh, she's one-handed driving this cart down the course right now. Let's see how she comes through the berm, taking it slow and low.
Slow through the berm, building up a little momentum down the mine shaft. Gonna pick up some speed right here. Let's see how she gets through this turn. That
hair is flying. The convertible is whipping down the course right now, and we've got a successful run from Bleacher Report. 26 seconds on the dot. We've got some aliens, some cosmic drifters. They are out of this world. Taylor and Lilia got married after knowing each other for less than 3 months.
So the driver and co-driver claim to be actual real aliens. Let's see if they can get a landing through the finish line.
Here they come as they come into the mine shaft. These aliens not taking flight, but making their way through our final turn, navigating over to the uprights with the final jump ahead of them. It's a little bit of a push to get them all the way across.
Scoot.
They look like they've stalled out. Oh, these aliens.
Might be time to phone home.
They've abandoned their ship here. Out of this world, but not across the finish line without some manpower. Let's go back to the top of the ramp.
Let's keep it moving.
Now, you already know there's some legends here in Colorado. Leadfoot and the Squatch Mobile.
So the driver's broken 12 bones, not afraid of breaking another. Not sure how many bones the passengers broke, but hopefully. Ooh, close.
I think they've got some extra padding in those Sasquatch costumes that they've got on. Lots of creativity. However, they have been said to say that they've actually never seen Bigfoot before. Not ones to claim that they've seen him. They've claimed to never have seen Bigfoot before.
Like most of us.
They have seen a look right into the hay bales out of the berm, though. Everyone looks to be okay. Again, salute to all the team on the ground there, making sure all of our competitors are safe and having a good time. Team Full Send and their Yeetfoot yard sale right now. Their music locally produced by Yeetfoot themselves.
Shout out to Yeetfoot. Each team member can down an individual extra large pizza pie, a skill you want to possess in life will get you through a lot of situations.
Excellent maneuvering through the berm right there and down the mine shaft. The crowd here in Denver cheering them on.
Yeetfoot looking good right now. I love the creativity, I love the design. Ooh, slowed down a little bit at the finish line, but.
That's a yeet right across the finish line. Excellent work right there from the team. Now we've got Ivy League, which not necessarily Ivy League school, but they've got some IV of Red Bull to power them through.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say this might be my favorite design of the day. Look at them zooming down this track. Love the fake body. Let's see how they handle the mine shaft. Ooh, looking good.
I like the way it's looking, I like the way it's speeding, I like the consistency. You know, not the quickest right now, but that's okay because it looks like our rider is having a great time. Big smiles all around. Congrats to them for a successful run. Let's pop it on back up to the track cats. Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat. How about that?
This team collectively traveled nearly 9,000 miles to participate today. They're a team of fathers and sons. Let's see if they hear a who and what they do.
Now, our driver is a retired Navy pilot, although he's never sat in a racing car.
Looking good so far.
Navy pilot, but he's indeed flying. I do believe that's one of our fastest times.
That was close. That was close to breaking the time.
Look at the replay right here. Lots of good speed because of that extra air coming off the mine shaft. Navigation, piloting through, all the way through. And as he comes across the finish line with a little bit of a cheer and an extra celebration from the crowd, we're going to go back on up over to Wampa.
Oh, you want to talk? Okay.
Mom, I love you. And Viva Mexico!
Viva Mexico from Wampa. You know a little something about this guy, Josiah.
Wampa internet legend, the first Latin American influencer to walk Dolce & Gabbana for 4 consecutive seasons. He appeared at Milan Fashion Week back in the day in a fashionably designed cart right now.
He is our final run of the day. In 2017, Wampa co-founded Love Arming Mexico and raised $1.4 million. And he's flying and raising the energy here in our final run of Red Bull Soapbox Race Denver today. And he's coming across. Oh my God, we've got a football in the way. But Wampa says, no problem.
Missed the ball, did not drop it, got to the finish line. Shout out to Wampa for finishing the race.
As he drifted across the finish line right there. That's our final run here from Red Bull. So, but look, he missed it. Was he supposed to hit that through the uprights? Because he expertly navigated around it.
Finkel is Einhorn, ladies and gentlemen.
Shouts out to Wampa for participating in Red Bull Soapbox Race Denver today. Let's go back into it because we have our podium awards coming up in just a minute. Hauling gears, chasing glory with our fastest time today. Just over 20 seconds. Very swiftly, very niffly, making it with the quickest time across the finish line today. 20.73 seconds. And then as we go into the podium awards, because it is that combined score of the creativity of the craft and the speed, Buttery Bros, Track Cats, and our college roommates with the Rolling Boil Lobster.
Shout out to the Lobsters.
Listen, a big congrats to all 3 teams who landed on that podium with that combined speed. Thanks to the city of Denver for hanging out with us all day and providing a great home and space for Red Bull Soapbox Race. Josiah, I had a great time here today. How about yourself?
Oh, loved it. My first soapbox, hopefully not my last. Beautiful to see.